a long, long time ago. But not be long time at all. Nobody go know. No be anybody in business. And everything you see, and everything you teeth, everything you shot, and any. Nobody can know. Don't be anybody in business. Yeah. But nowadays, everything don't change. It can't be like you say, everybody's business. My own business, not to make my business. I will take myself to the public. I will impose myself on the public. Everything you say, and everything you do, and everything you want, and everything you get, everybody could know. Everybody could know. If everybody in business.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
To celebrate our nation, that was Skylar Cole with tonight's national anthem performance. Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks. For this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. David Aldrich joins us on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, Commissioner Adam Silver is continuing to push for the creation of an in-season tournament. He says the notion is to steal a page from European soccer. It's not the Larry O'Brien Trophy, but something secondary that teams care about. Something you'd see players go into that extra gear for. Kevin, back to you.
That's pretty intriguing, DA. That's an interesting story, and we thank you for giving it to us. You know, almost every team has some kind of roster turnover in the offseason, so, Greg, this time of year can be about getting familiar with your new teammates.
There's always a feeling out process this early in the schedule. It's about finding your team's identity, figuring out how all the pieces are going to fit.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. The guard pair, the talented Young and Murray. Front court spots filled by Hunter and Collins. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And for the Pistons, the backcourt guards are Cunningham and Ivy. Bogdanovich out there with Bay. And it's Duran in at the 5.
Who's got y'all?
Murray outside. There's the three. It's Cunningham with the rebound. The Pistons on offense. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
They show real guts, nabbing that victory in overtime. No doubt they are a better team because of that one moving forward.
Shot clock at 5. Bogdanovich, no luck. And here is Hunter. Outside Collins. Sinks the three-pointer.
Look at the pass from Hunter, wanting to get his teammates involved.
About a minute played so far here in the first. Bogdanovich wide open. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Young pass to Murray. Back to Young. Murray sets a screen for Young with some arc, and he sinks the layup.
Doesn't have to get all the way downhill to the rim to be effective because Trae Young has a trademark floater.
Now, here's Cunningham. 29 points for him last game against the Wizards in Washington. Back to Duran. Now, here's Ivy. Outside Bogdanovich. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Now Murray. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Charlotte.
And his passing also off the charts in that game. In just about every aspect of their offense, he was dialed in. One of the stories of the 21-22 season was the breakout success of DeJounte Murray.
Greg, he improved his stats in essentially every category, averaging over 20 points, 9 assists, and 8 rebounds, while earning his first All-Star appearance.
Now Young, after Bogdanovich missing on that last three-pointer. Hunter for three, out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. And it's still early in the year, but already some trends developing as we check out the new power rankings. Taking a look at Atlanta, they're moving on up, 4th spot in the rankings this time around.
And I think for Detroit, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
Bay against Young. To stop the run. Bay, no good.
Oh my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
Young pass to Capella. He kicks it to Hunter. Passes it to Collins. And the ball is good. Collins has got a couple of threes now in the first for Atlanta.
And the defense looks soft early on. They've got to sum it up. A little more sense of urgency.
Cunningham passes to Ivy. Cunningham, a screen on Murray. Back to Cunningham. A three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, trying to get going here, but that's an offer for the first 5 here to start the game.
A nice shot by Young.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. Here are the top distributors from last season. These guys always seem to find the open man. In the third spot, Trae Young. DeJounte Murray, 4th.
And really 2 terrific distributors. I mean, the first thing you look for in a teammate is the ability to get you the ball, and they both have that down to a T. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Young dishes to Hunter. Collins looking around. There's the pass to Young. From deep. Rebound by the Pistons.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often. They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Pass to Ivy. They could use a bucket. They get it back. Here's Duran. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
First make of the day should finally give them a little confidence.
For whatever reason, they came in a little tight tonight. That should loosen them up.
Now, here is Young. He really played well in that last game against Charlotte. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
And a wide open look for Cunningham. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
Working off the ball, you still have to keep track of Cunningham. He finds ways to score.
Lobbed up there for Collins. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Beautiful catch and flush by Collins. A high flyer who attacks the rim with purpose.
Pass to Ivy. Inside, it's deflected. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Bay passes to Duran.
Right idea, wrong execution. They were looking to get a high percentage shot inside, but the pass was too late.
Basket good.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Here's Bay. And it's off from three-point range. Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 19-5 run.
Well, the Hawks have their centerpiece. Trae Young is that guy for them. But now they have to figure out how to surround him.
And it's Capella missing. Pistons trail by 14. Cunningham passes to Duran. Fast break here. Here come the Hawks. Hunter on the wing. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Feeds it to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Passes it to Bay. Beyond the arc. Detroit, no good that time either. And for the Hawks, Smitty, their roster construction is something they are tinkering with right now.
They're not in a bad spot. It's actually a good spot to be in as a franchise. They know the makeup and direction of the team, Kevin. It's a matter of finding the right formula.
Cunningham with it. Outside Bogdanovich. The pass to Bay for the three. Rebound by Murray.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Tries the spin move from 13. Duran pulls it in. Pistons trail by 18. To halt the run, and Capella sends it back.
What a block by Clint Capella. Flying in with those long arms for the no.
Capella draws the double. From the baseline. Young, no good. And here are the Pistons. Cunningham passes to Ivy. And here's Bay. Cunningham looking it over. Pass to Ivy. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bogdanovich. Unable to get that one. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Pistons team.
And they dropped the season series to these guys a year ago. Not their proudest moment.
Now, here is Young. He has 7. Yep, it counts. Capella's got 6.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Bay. Back to Cunningham. Outside Bogdanovich. To the paint. Here's Bay. And the rejection by Collins.
Right there, the length of Collins proving to be the difference. Not in my house, he says.
And it's Murray, that time on the assist by Young. He has 6. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hawks.
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And something else they've done well tonight is finding points in transition. So far, the fast break has been a plus for them.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. And the Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Frank Kaminsky, he's checked in for Clint Capella. Bridges comes in for Collins. Griffin's checked in for Hunter. And it's Bogdanovich in for Murray. Now, here's Bogdanovich. Here's Young. Back to Bogdanovich. Bridges sets the screen for Bogdanovich. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Hayes.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
We've got 1:48 left here in the first quarter. A shot by Burks. Nobody around. Good on the triple.
Burks is really good at picking his spots from outside when he's on the floor. A highly efficient shooter.
Young taking his time here. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll... shoot 2 free throws. Guys, no question. Trae Young is one of the most exciting players right now in the entire league.
Kevin, everything is within range for him. A great passer and shooter in his own right. Young can take over a game any given night.
And the way Trae Young, GA, is the focus of this offense. The numbers just pile up.
Yeah, I mean, they run so much through him. His usage rate is off the charts. Led the entire league in total points and total assists in 2022. And that hadn't been done in 49 years.
Here's Bridges after Alec Burks' score. Steps back. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And you can see their strategy coming in. They want to control the paint.
This is my type of approach. Get some high percentage looks. Then later, you can play inside out.
Bagley with a screen on Young. Hayes with it. Now guarded by Kaminsky. Burks' shot is good.
Watching Hayes, he keeps his eyes up, always looking for a better shot, either for himself or his teammates.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Lets it go with a 3. Rebounded by the Pistons. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Bogdanovich against Burks. Trae Young grabs the miss. Young's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
Outside, Bagley. He gets it up. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Hawks, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
This is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second quarter. They've got Miles Bridges. Bogdanovich out there with Griffin. Then it's Frank Kaminsky. And it's Johnson in at small forward. Here's Bogdanovich. That one off the back iron and out. Pistons trail by 15. Here's Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Jalen Johnson.
Daring the D to get aggressive. I like when Hayes takes initiative like this.
And we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. And I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Stewart, a screen for Hayes. Passes to Stewart. Shot from the low block. Rebounded by the Hawks. 22 is their biggest lead. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, some people call John Collins John the Baptist for how he dunks over defenders. He says, the game is slowing down for me. I'm able to see my spots. I want to continue to build on that and be looked at as a pillar, a guy that can be counted upon. Kevin, it seems he's hungry for more. Back to you.
He's a big-time dunker, that's for sure, looking to reach his full potential. David, thanks. Offensive rebound. Bagley kicks to Diallo. To the inside, and stolen by Murray. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. In the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more. Burks looking around. Bagley with a screen on Griffin. Here's Burks driving inside. And they recover it. Clock at 6. Hayes the pass to Burks. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, defensively, your mantra at this point has to be no easy buckets.
And he drives in the corner. It's Diallo. Now here's Hayes. Stewart with the screen on Murray. Burks kicks to Bagley. And no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
They were able to convert a lot of those offensive rebounds. That's the key, generating points off those extra possessions.
Bagley in the post. Kaminsky's there. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Collins checked in for the Hawks. Bridges outside. Count that bucket. Bridges has got 8 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Timeout called the Pistons. Hayes checked in for the Pistons. Cunningham comes in for Diallo. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Atlanta. It's been a little over a decade, Steve, since the Pistons last made real noise in the playoffs.
They've had a tough run of it lately, but rebuilding periods are never pretty, Kevin. They just need time to get back to contender status.
Murray surveying the D. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by Stewart. Stewart's got 4 rebounds in this game. Johnson in the corner. Murray against Burks. Fires from the line. Murray, no good.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
And here's Cunningham. He has 5. The pass to Bay. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And catch and release, not just about fishing. Sadiq Bey last season with the 4th most catch and shoot triples made in the NBA.
Hunter's checked in for Johnson. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Roy, you were talking about how Bey is always in motion. He's always working so well off the ball, isn't he?
He is, Kevin. One of the league leaders in ground covered over the course of the season. And with all his minutes played, you know he's in tip-top shape.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Here's Hayes. Stewart with a screen on Murray. Cunningham for 3. That's a good shot, and now he's 3 for 7.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
13 feet away. Murray, good. Murray's got 12 in the game.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Stewart with the screen on Hunter. Here's Burks. Can't hit from in close.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Murray right side. Again, the miss by Murray. Pistons trail by 16. Now Hayes. He dishes it to Cunningham. Stewart with a screen on Murray. Here's Cunningham to the right side. Bay wide open, and he fires. Off target from outside. The Hawks leading by 16. Hunter with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go by their first team. There's an underdog quality to the roster. Guys hungry to prove they belong.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Bogdanovich comes in for Alec Burks. And Ivy subbed in for Hayes. From downtown, Bay, no good.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
An assertive slam by Clint Capella, showing the defense what he can do.
Now, here's Ivy. He's guarded closely. Cunningham, a screen on Griffin. Back to Cunningham. Just 5 on the clock. Over Young. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Atlanta making a switch here. Bogdanovich is checked in.
And let's briefly take a look at the stats for Trae Young. Coming off a terrific season. Last year checking in at 28 points per game, 9 assists and 3 rebounds. But to have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Because he gives you someone to build your offense around. You can count on his nightly production.
The Hawks have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And one thing, Greg, we know Capella has always done, he plays to his strengths.
It's a great point, Kevin. Capella knows where he's best and really focuses on that. Can help the team with minimal touches on offense, but he really anchors a defense by not overextending.
Spins. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich for 3. Hawks with the new shot clock. Pistons trail by 21. Here's Ivy. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Clint Capella.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach. Driving and drawing. Initiating contact. Create opportunities. Get to the line. And you have to appreciate the all-out effort Jaden Ivey gives you on the court. He works so hard to find ways to get involved and prove he belongs here.
Lob pass to Capella. Cunningham outside. The shot by Ivy, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Dishes to Young. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Here's Cunningham. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And Bogdanovich kicks to Young. Shoots. Atlanta gets it back. And it's Jaden Ivey with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Atlanta making a switch here. Bridges checks in.
Coming onto the floor for the Hawks, Miles Bridges.
Here's Bogdanovich. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Collins. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.